Hey guys, how are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot and welcome to your weekend romance, Love is in the Air, current energy reading in regards to yourself and your love interest. So this will be a general reading with the messages. Please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, and please use your own sense of discernment with these messages, and please do not force them to fit with a particular situation here, guys. As I'm filming this now, we've just come into Capricorn season, so happy birthday Capricorn. I hope that you guys are all well and will have lots of opportunities to celebrate, so happy birthday to you guys. And also we are leading up and getting into Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you all. And I know it's probably a bit earlier to wish you all a Happy New Year, but I'm going to do so anyway. So yes, Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate Christmas, okay? Or happy festive season as we're coming up to the end of 2023, okay? Getting ready for 2024. So we're going to get into your reading, guys. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. Now, with this being a collective reading, I will call out the zodiac signs and they will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus placements for yourself or your love interest if you happen to know of those. There will be no timestamps because this is a collective reading, okay? So it's just whether this is your story or not, or whether this resonates, or there could still be messages in here for you, okay? So no timestamps, just in case. So let's get into this. So angels of love and light, can we please have clear and concise messages for the current energies and feelings in regards to this weekend? For love messages, please, and thank you. Just cutting up the deck for you now, we'll get into this. Okay, well that wanted to show through. Six of Wands, wow, okay. With the Wheel of Fortune, okay, hello. Well this is promising. So we have strong fire coming through, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Specifically Leo though. And we have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, maybe even Sagittarius, as I've just already said, but there's something good that's turning around in your life. But I really just get this overall impression it's very, very unexpected. Like, I'm hearing you couldn't write this stuff. Like, you couldn't write this stuff. There's something spontaneous here, something just out of the blue that you are very much not expecting here. But it's overall very positive. It's overall very positive. Okay, so what's this all about? What's going on here for this weekend? Leading into Christmas. For the love messages, please and thank you. I'm hearing some of you may get invited out on a date, or someone may communicate to you and they're contemplating about whether to ask you out on a date. And if they were to ask you, I feel like a lot of you would say yes, okay. Interesting. 444 on my timer as I say that. You could be seeing that a lot recently. But let's get some cards on the table, okay. King of Wands, wow, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like I was saying before, coming through. Okay, with that Six of Wands, look. And the Queen of Wands, oh my goodness. We have a soulmate connection here. A past life connection, or someone that you just get on well with very intensely here, okay. There's a lot of chemistry, but I don't feel like this is all about chemistry, or there's even a divine connection getting ready to take place here, okay? I'm picking up on potential twin flame energy. Oh my gosh. With that Queen of Wands, there's somebody who sees you as like absolutely perfect for them. And, you know, you may feel like this person's not looking in your direction, but they've got a lot going on in their like head of theirs, okay? That they're thinking about how to, get this kind of moving on with you, like get this moving on forward with you. 555 on my timer as I say that. So wow, okay, so some of you may have strong fire in your chart, or your person does, or both of you for that matter. Oh my gosh, Knight of Wands. Right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Strength card. We have more Leo, the Six of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Somebody is getting the courage and the confidence to take action, to move a connection forward with you, because they want you to go on to peaceful, calming waters. Wow, my throat's just getting all kind of clogged up here. So someone has had issues with kind of speaking up about how they feel, but on some level they feel that you may have already departed and kind of left them behind. And I feel like that could have been a potential here, especially if there was a third party situation whereby there was another person in the mix. On a romantic sense, you may have seen it and gone, right, okay, there's no place for me here, because I'm not getting involved with any kind of entanglement or situationship or an affair or any of that. This is not happening. So I'm taking myself away out of this and away from this person, because you know that you're deserving and worthy of more and something more balanced here. And I actually feel on some level, if this person was dealing with someone else, I feel like they have been getting ready to leave that situation or go through a breakup or separation, okay? Or they've already gone through it, because they're realizing that the connection that they share with you is deeper than anything else, and this person may have regrets here. Yeah, look, I said about a third party situation, didn't I? And we've got the Three of Cups on the floor and the Two of Cups still standing, and there's the Two of Cups over here. So this person is realizing that you were the one that was always there, that someone special, and they had that Two of Cups with. 818 on my timer as I say that. And this person may have realized that they may have dealt with someone who seemed to be a good match for them, on paper or what have you. But then they realised that actually, I'm hearing that they couldn't kind of get over the thoughts of you. Yeah, look at that with the Devil, Capricorn energy. They may have realised they had regrets because they were dealing with a connection or situation that was toxic or unhealthy. They may have felt stuck in this with the Hang One. And look, everything is fine. They weren't really that fine at all. And yeah, I'm just getting this impression here that this person may have just seen you and them as something more of a physically based kind of connection. But I feel like you stood up for yourself, or you put boundaries in place, or you said that you weren't going to be the other person, or that you're not going to be someone who's just going to you know, give yourself away in that sense, when actually you're wanting a proper commitment with someone, okay? And this person may have thought, okay, well, if I'm not going to be getting it from that person, then I will get it elsewhere. And I feel like that's something that they did, but this left them very, very unfulfilled, because actually more than anything, what they genuinely wanted was to dive on into a love connection with you, but they may have felt like on some level not ready to give you the offering of a commitment, so they went for something else whereby not much was really required from them or expected from them. But I don't feel like you put out unrealistic expectations on this person or anything like that, but they may have felt it, that was something that could resonate. But this person had to take the time to mature, and I feel like they have done, especially if they've come to the realization that you're not having any taking part in this person's life if they're not coming through correctly, because you've gone through too much. So, I mean, it's like you can come forward towards me. I'm open and receptive to hear what it is that you have to say or whatever it is that you want to show through. But if you're going to come forward, come correctly. Otherwise, don't come forward at all. And I feel like this person may have not encountered many other experiences where somebody has been like that with them, because I feel like this person is very attractive here. Okay, they often have people kind of after them or what have you, and I feel like you may have shown of your interest, but you definitely weren't, you know, chasing them. Okay, you know, you weren't kind of cantering after them to get their attention or trying to kind of throw your hat in the ring and compete for them or anything like that. You were just like, well, yeah, I guess I've expressed myself, I expressed my interest, and at least I've got that off my chest now, and then that this person knows, and I've got the comfort in knowing that I've kind of said all I've needed to say. And, you know, it's down to this person. If they want anything more with me, then, you know, they know where to find me, but I'm not going to be hanging around for too long. So if they want to come forward towards me and they feel the same way, then they know where to find me, but I may not still be in the same place that I was. I may have moved on and been with someone else. And this person is hoping that you're not with someone else or getting keen on opening up to someone else. But I feel like, well, you know, this person may have not given you very much choice in that matter. So if they do want more with you, which I feel like they absolutely do, because they can't stop thinking about you, is that they've got to get their ish together, you know? And I feel like that's something that this person may have not been willing to want to do in the past, because you make them kind of look at themselves. But now they're like, okay, I do want to move forward towards this person with this Page of Pentacles. I'm hearing I do want to apologise to them. I do want them to know that I am serious about putting in effort and having the sense of consistency with them, because I feel like this person may have not actually thought it wasn't that much of a big of a deal if they were kind of in and out of your life, okay, or mixed messages or hot and cold or what have you, you know. But I feel like they may have experienced something like this with someone else, okay, or a few other people, and it's like the shoe's on the other foot, and they're like, right, well, that doesn't feel very nice. So I guess that is something that this other person, as in you, that you've dealt with, and they didn't see that before, but now they see it, and it's like they want to fix it, okay? Yeah, with the High Priestess, they didn't see it before, but you knew that something would turn around, okay? Cancer, Pisces energy with that High Priestess. This person is following their intuition now to come forward towards you, okay? But unbeknownst to you, in a physical sense, it looks like this person is making zero effort, okay? Like, they just don't want anything to do with you, but that's not true. Look, with the Emperor, Aries energy, that's not true. They want everything with you, okay? But with the Two of Pentacles, their life is just busy right now. But I feel like they had to really choose between if they were going to carry on doing what they were doing and basically kind of going around in circles with whatever they were dealing with, or whether they were going to stop and then make a different, you know, decision and take some form of action so that they didn't keep going around in circles. And I feel like now they've made the decision that actually, look, I want, you know, something solid in my life. I want some sort of foundation and stability and security in my life. With the Justice card, Libra energy, this person is now like, I want to be with someone that I could spend the rest of my life with. That Libra energy, like, you know, I feel like this person is actually now, which is kind of strange for them in some instance, actually, you know, planning to date, and when they're dating, they're planning for marriage. Because that's maybe been something that they never even considered in the past. But if they come back around and they date you, they look at you as the one that they could, you know, eventually get married to, if that's something that you would both want. Whew. Yeah. This is something that this person may have never even contemplated in the past, okay? they may have been like, oh, they've seen other people get married or what have you, and they may have felt like, oh, that's not something that's going to be for them, or they wouldn't find someone that they would feel like they could actually have that type of connection with. But then it's like they met you, or they've realised that it's actually you, that you were kind of always there all along, and now they want to kind of give to you in that way. But now you're a little bit unsure, because it's like, well, you know, it's been a hot minute, right? It's been a little while, okay? Let's see what's going on here. Oh my gosh, Two of Cups, are you kidding? I feel like I'm shaking. We just saw the Two of Pentacles. I did briefly see the Two of Wands and now the Two of Cups, and I was meant to say 222. But then we just got the confirmation of that. I mean, obviously, I know you didn't hear me in my own head here, but I was kind of getting ready to say it. But look, the Two of Cups, okay? This person, if they have been dealing with someone else, they're moving on away from that, because they know that even if they did try to move on with someone else, I mean, you know, you can do so much to push a connection or a situation or your feelings away, but unfortunately it's like pushing, you know, it's like standing on the shore of the ocean or the sea and pushing the water and then hoping that it's not going to be coming back again. But obviously the waves just keep coming in, so it's like you can't push it, you can't push the ocean away. You can't push your feelings away when they're just constantly there. But this person feels the same way that you feel for them, which is the fact that you most likely love them as much as they love you. But they didn't show the love that that they had for you, but you showed of it to them. And look, with the Ace of Cups, you felt on some level like this was unrequited. But it certainly isn't. And that's the shocker here with the Tower wanting to show through. The shocker is the fact that this person actually wants to put in the work for this connection, because they do actually have a lot of love for you, but it's not just all about love. I feel like this person actually respects you a great deal and appreciates you. Especially if you didn't kind of, you know, give them everything right from the beginning, you know. Ten of Pentacles. This person is not playing around, okay? The shock is the fact that actually I'm hearing, want forever and a day with you. If they dealt with a connection in their past or multiple connections in their past, if they were kind of married or in a long-term commitment or had children with someone or what have you, they're realizing that those other previous relationships kind of all fell apart because they were only meant to be temporary. They weren't meant to be with that person or that situation for the rest of their lives. You know, it wasn't meant to be for the long haul. They may have felt at one point it was meant to, like that was the path that they were meant to go down. But I feel like as things have happened and unfolded in their life, they've realised that actually, you know, they have this appreciation and gratitude for going through all of that if it did kind of all fall apart, because at least then they're not carrying on in a situation where they're feeling like they're living a lie. You know, there's these kind of emerging truths about you, about them, about whoever they've been dealing with coming through to the forefront. And this person is actually just very much like, wow, okay, do you know what, I'm in a much better place now. Now I know where I stand or what I'm doing or, you know, who I'm dealing with, rather than just feeling like I've been in the dark here. And, you know, there may have been disagreements about this connection with you because of other family members weren't sure, or they may have kind of given this person, you know, their 2 cents, as it were, okay, their opinions. But I feel like your person may have really, you know, taken these people's opinions to heart, and it meant a great deal. Maybe they felt like they had to make a choice between their family and this connection with you. But I feel that there's something that's being revealed to this person, that some of these people, whether they consider them to be like family or not, or actual family, they haven't genuinely wanted what's for your person's like best interest, for their, you know, for themselves to be happy here. It's something that they have wanted. Okay, yeah, they haven't wanted your person to be celebrating and to be happy with you, in love with you, with that King of Cups. Okay, but your person's making a decision to follow their heart, and they're seeing you and they're like, right, I want to go towards them. Look, Six of Pentacles in reverse, wanting to fly out. This person knows that they haven't been fair with you, okay? But they also have had this realization that they've been dealing with a lot of kind of one-sided connections in regards to love, but also, you know, friends, family, you know, people that have breadcrumbed them and what have you. Codependency I'm picking up on. And your person's like, look, I want to kind of get things to be righted between the two of us. I've learnt through all of that now here with the Hermit Virgo energy, and I'm fed up of feeling, you know, less than or unworthy of you, of our connection, but also of love in general with that Empress. And this person knows that they got you to feel some way about yourself because of the interaction with them, and you know, you've had a hard time with it. But Taurus, Libra coming through, we have Divine Feminine and the Lovers, look at that. Gemini, Three of Wands. See, all this person can think about is starting off fresh with you and choosing off this connection with you, if you'd be open and receptive to them. I feel like once you kind of get together with this person, you know, show up in this person's physical presence, there's going to be a lot to talk about, and you know, you'll want to take things slowly with each other, and I feel like that would be very sensible. Okay, even though there's all this chemistry and attraction and, you know, all of that there, I feel it's important to take your time. But I feel like this person would definitely be more than all right with you guys taking your time and having this slow burn with one another. What else is going on here? Yeah, the Hierophant. Wow. Taurus energy. This person and yourself, you both have this kind of mutual understanding and knowing that if you were to be around of each other or get to know of each other, that even though you'll want this kind of slow burn and taking your time, things are going to get very serious very quickly. They're very much well aware of this, and I feel like you are on some level as well, but there's something about you whereby you don't fully believe this is coming in. It's like you do and you don't. Yeah, look at that with the Nine of Swords. You do believe, but you don't, because you've been stressed out. You've been having sleepless nights. You've been, you know, I'm getting more emotional here. Yeah, you're protecting yourself, protecting of your energy. You've been doing so much healing on yourself. And all you want here with Justice is for things to come into balance between you, the two of you. But it's like, you know that certain things are going to be having to unfold first before you were to, you know, get together. But Libra energy with that Justice in the Hierophant, I mean, they're two like soul contract, like marriage contract cards. I mean, they're not, you know, they're not small cards, guys. They're a big deal. What else is going on, please? The Lovers? Oh my gosh. Gemini energy and the Six of Pentacles. 6 and 6. Yeah, this is definitely someone from your past, okay, guys? Or you've experienced a past life with this person. Strong soulmate energy. This person knows... that they want to be with you, okay? And I feel like you know that you want to be with them, and you're actually both on the same wavelength here. But there's something about you that you could be wanting to work on your heart chakra at this time, or getting yourself grounded, because you want to be open to this love and for it to be, you know, true. But there's fear. You're fearful. There's a sense of like something coming in and it's all just been taken away from you, like pulled, like the kind of rug pulled out underneath your feet type of thing. It's like you want to believe it, but I'm hearing like if this was to be coming in or to be kind of unfolding and working out, it's like the sense of like, well, okay, so many good things are happening as of right now. When's the shoe gonna drop? Where's the something bad that's gonna happen? It's like the sense of anticipation of something ish is gonna happen. Like ish is gonna hit the fan, or something's gonna fall apart, or something's gonna break, or something's not gonna work out, because I feel like you've had your hopes up in the past, and it's just you've had like the rug just kind of completely pulled underneath your feet and left in this feeling of this like downward spiral of like, oh well, I am I okay? Is it okay to dream? Do I dare to dream that actually things can improve, and if anything kind of turns around to get better, it's not just going to kind of fall flat. I'm not going to fall flat on my face here. I mean, this is a beautiful reading. I mean, these cards are absolutely effing insane. But I feel like you're ready and this person is ready for this reunion, your union, your connection. And you both want this. But there's triggers that are coming up for you. Maybe Christmas is a triggering time, you know. But you're overcoming whatever you need to here with the Chariot. This person is actually coming in. Okay, so yeah, especially to those of you who have a distance between the two of you physically, this person is getting ready to make their way to you, or they are already been making their way to you. Cancer's energy could be significant here. Interesting, I'm picking up on the full moon in Cancer. I do believe that's just after Christmas. That could be significant, okay? I'm getting that for some reason. Okay. Yeah. We've got the 2 here. And then we saw the Chariot, which is a 7. And I do believe the full moon in Cancer, okay, is on the 27th of December in some parts of the world. But please let us know in the comments if that's right. I'm not sure. It could be the 26th. Okay. But also, look, 2 and a 6. 26. A cycle could be getting ready to close out after that kind of cycle. Yeah, look, a blessing coming in here with the Star, Aquarius energy. Wow. Okay, what else for this weekend reading? What else? What's it underneath this 2 of Cups? Wow. Knight of Cups, Death card, Scorpio energy, and the 3 of Wands. So strong water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with Cancer, Pisces here with that High Priestess. And the Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. There's a sudden upheaval because out of nowhere this person is going to confess how they feel for you, that you felt and knew that they felt for you all this time, but they just didn't have, I'm hearing just a way to be able to express it before, but now they want to express it. or they felt like they weren't able to express it, or they were fearful of your rejection. I'm just getting that predominantly. But I don't feel like you would have ever rejected this person, but you may have felt rejected by them or others. And that's why there's this sense of hesitation, because it's like, you know, trying to be emotionally vulnerable like that and put yourself out there, especially if it's not something that you're used to doing, is a big deal. You know, it could feel like it's like the whole, it could feel like it's the whole entirety of your world, putting yourself out there. But I feel like you did. But this person didn't kind of reciprocate. But now they want to. And I feel like actually they're now realising that, yeah, you did open up and say how you felt to them and how big of a deal that must have been for you. And I feel like they're now like, wow, gosh, well, they managed to do it. I mean, how big of a deal was that? That must have been a huge thing for them. And then they're kind of feeling how you may have felt. And so therefore now they're like, wow, okay, gosh, this person's actually, I'm hearing really strong. I'm hearing like fearless, okay? Yeah, look, with the Three of Cups. All this person wants to do is just to be around you, okay? I'm sorry this is a longer reading, but I'm just getting what I'm getting here. Three of Wands, well, we just saw the Three of Cups, now the Three of Wands. So I'm getting 33 or 333 is significant, okay? 10 of Wands, yeah, 10-10. A cycle is completing here, okay? And look, with that Cancer energy showing through, I am picking up something to do with, you know, the full moon. Look, with the Ace of Wands. Because after the full moon, you get a new moon, and that's like the sense of, you get the, it's like new. 10 of Wands, Ace of Wands. So something brand new is getting ready to come in for you. Yes, to balance out everything with that Justice card. One more. Eight of Swords and the Hanged One. Yeah, you've been so fearful, so scared. You have this sense of enlightenment. You know that everything is going to work out all right in the end. But you may have been more in your feelings recently. Yeah, as I think say that with the Queen of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you may have Cancer strongly in your chart, like Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, or your person does. One more card. Knight of Swords. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Do you know what? There's these contrasting energies here. We have one of the fastest knights in the deck with the Knight of Swords, and then the slowest with the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the Devil, Capricorn energy, and we're currently in Capricorn season. With Judgment, Sagittarius energy, Page of Wands, okay, and then the Knight of Wands. So this person may have been someone who, you know, like things to kind of happen really quickly here, okay? They may have been someone who got kind of bored easily, and they've had to learn a lesson into not being reckless and rushing into things, maybe into commitments in the past. But I'm also picking up on the fact that this person is realizing that they want things to be moving forward quickly with you, but they know that it needs to be done at a much slower pace if this is something that's going to last, because they do want it to last, and I feel like they know it's going to last. I'm hearing proceed with caution. This person knows that with you they had to proceed with caution, because I'm hearing they don't want to mess this up. I'm hearing any more than potentially it's already, they feel like it's been messed up. Yeah, look, and that's why they're coming in with showing how they feel for you. I'm hearing with their emotions first. This is not something that's easy for this person. They're usually kind of, you know, their head over their heart, okay? Or they're kind of led by their passion here, or their desire, or whatever else. And they may have thought that that was kind of all something was with you, but it's not true. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is serious about having a new life, and they miss you with that Five of Cups. They've been confused, okay, about why other connections, if they tried to start off somewhere else before, didn't work out. And it wasn't meant to work out with them because there was always you that was on their mind, because they see you as the star. Aquarius energy, you know, the sunshine in their life here. I'm hearing the sun, the moon, and their stars. Six of Swords, we have Leo, Aquarius coming through. And now this person is wanting to fight for this connection, and they're wanting you to know, look, I'm here, and I want to show you and prove to you that I'm here and I'm not going anywhere, with that Ace of Cups. And look, with that Queen of Wands to match the King of Wands. And this person would feel really downtrodden if you were to start off in a commitment with someone else, okay? They would literally feel like their heart's just been completely pulled out of their chest. But I felt like you may have felt that at one point. You know, you grieved. You know, you may have felt, I'm hearing nauseous and sick. But this person is actually very serious about you. And they just wish that they had done things differently. But if they hadn't done the things in the way that they had done them now, you both wouldn't be in the position or place that you are now to have this availability of this connection actually getting together, because you wouldn't have gone through what you both needed to learn through, okay? So seeing this all from a higher perspective here. And obviously that's incredibly difficult at the time, because, you know, we have our kind of ego selves and we have our higher selves, and it's like the higher self kind of knows of everything that's going to be happening and unfolding anyway. But then there's our 3D kind of ego human selves, which obviously, you know, basically feel 9 times out of 10 that you don't really have a clue what you're doing or what you're, you know, and it's a sense of trying to get in a sense of alignment in regards to that, which is, you know, part of, you know, being spiritual, you know, or having that spiritual awakening, etc. But this person, I feel, has definitely gone through an awakening, absolutely, okay? But we have Taurus, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming through strongly, Libra, Aquarius. The other signs I called out earlier, we got Aries, we had Sagittarius. So pretty much all the signs. But we have 10-10, we have 1-1-1, 11-11, 3-3-3, 2-2-2, 6-6-6, 5-5-5, and 1-1-1 wanting to come through. But that's going to be the end of your reading, guys, for this weekend. I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already financially donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. If you wish to financially donate, there is a link in the description box below for my PayPal. And I also have super thanks underneath of this video, if you prefer to go via that route, okay? So thank you very much. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments. So thank you so very, very much. Please feel free to hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on any updates to do with the channel. And last but not least, I just want to say thank you to my members. You guys mean a great deal to me and I'm very appreciative of you. So thank you for your continuous love and support. And if you wish to be a member, there's a link in the description box below. But guys, last weekend before Christmas, okay? So Merry Christmas. Sending love and light your way. Many blessings and please take care. Thank you. Bye guys.